Hello, my name is Rob Garber, and I just wanted to talk with you a moment about building a virtual team and what that team culture would look like. You may be asking yourself, what is a virtual team? So a virtual team, in essence, is a member of your organization or your office that works remotely. That's what we specialize here. We call it insourcing, because what we provide you with is a dedicated full-time team member that just works remotely and virtually for you directly with your team. So the way they do that is they access your systems or your remote workstations and connect to that virtually. So we have a team of IT professionals here in-house that help with that initial connection. So all they'll simply do is help that remote team member log into your server or your workstation so that they're connected with you virtually. Communication is done by any number of ways. The most common is a VoIP or a voice over IP phone system. You can also do online meeting platforms such as Zoom meeting or any other video platform. And obviously email is another way that communication is done as well. All of these things allow for you and your office to communicate with that remote team member and collaborate and work effectively in a virtual workplace. Using clear and digital communication forms are what make this seamless. So what should the team culture look like? Honestly, the more you can involve that virtual team member, the better. So connecting and communicating with your virtual team member is important for the overall team culture. Here's some ways that you can help your staff connect with that remote team member. So one way is what I mentioned earlier, is the video call or meeting platform. You can set up a once a week or even an everyday video meeting. Involve that virtual team member with your in-office staff so that everybody collaborates together. You may have a daily or weekly meeting. Just include that virtual team member in all of those, and that's one way that you kind of build that team culture. Another way is include them on any celebrations or gatherings you might have. If you have an employee birthday celebration, include that virtual team member in that, and it really bonds and gets those team cultures set up. Set up a regular phone call with your team member. If it just simply can be an easy every morning call, 5 or 10 minutes, just to find out what the workday flow is going to look like. Interact with your team member. So these are all ways that you can create that team culture. Another one is simply doing some TED Talks, if that's something you might want to do on a weekly basis or monthly. Team bonding and building. If it's a YouTube video or something that you want them to train on or study or just enjoy, include the entire team on that, as well as your virtual team member. So these are all very good ways to build that team culture so that your in-office staff and your remote team are one cohesive unit. Give us a call today and let us answer any further questions you may have.